all of a sudden we had to go and meet at the trotting club because that's where the gym was for us, and it's just obviously straight across from the stadium. And we were just thinking, what's going on here? And then at that time, they told us, you're going to go into a meeting, have your agent and all that sort of stuff come in, and then we went into. So we got there and everyone sort of lined up, ready to sort of go in and have their conversation. And blokes are coming out fucking yahooing, and we're thinking, what's going on here? Like, just no one really spoke to each other and all that sort of stuff. And then, so I walked in, and at that present time, I think my contract was about $5,000, I think it was, and obviously the ARL sign-on was 10. And then I walked in and. And I hadn't played a first grade game yet. That was before I played, and obviously they must have had a bit of a rundown. And then they just said, "Oh, well, we'll give you 80, 100, 120," and I didn't even play the game. So I walked out going, "Well, I'm getting paid more than my parents." And I was still going to school at the time, and I said, "So fuck that, I'm not going back to school." So I went home. Mum's just going, you got to go back to school. You got to go back to school. I said, seriously, I'm not going back to school. We're going professional next year. I said, what's the point? So it was sort of mind-boggling just how it all went about. Where solid first graders were getting paid real big money, considering they were probably on maybe 70, 80 grand or whatever it was at that time. So. That experience of the old Super League ARL wall it was damaging to the game, but it was a necessity too, because you've seen the way that the game's grown, pay TV and all the rest of it. So, and when you got two people like Packer and Murdoch fighting over it, well, there must be some sort of cash in it.
Yeah.